Hello, and thanks for logging into Lens on Cosenza, where I explore the sights, sounds, lifestyle, and points of interest throughout the province of Cosenza in the region of Calabria, Italy. I recently relocated here and took an apartment in the city of Paola. So, to kick off this new season on Lens on Cosenza, we'll take a look at my base here in Paola. And there's no better time to do that than now, the first week of May, where the entire city celebrates during the feast of San Francesco de Paola. Let's take a look. I am about to take a walk up to the Santuario di San Francesco de Paola, the 15th century saint who was a hermit. He is the patron saint of Calabria, the monastery, the sanctuary, right here in the province of Cosenza. I am in the city of Paola. Join me to visit the Santuario di San Francesco de Paola. We're starting our little trek up the mountainside. It is exactly 10:30, so we should be arriving there about 10 minutes to 11. This is an old walkway. This is Via Duomo. The Duomo of Paola is behind me, but as we travel up this walkway and head to the monastery, I'll be taking some video and showing you some of the things that are the sights to be seen along the way. This is the weekend of the feast of San Francesco de Paola. And if you look behind me here, you'll see there's the saint on the wall. He is everywhere this weekend. We're coming to one of the local hotels, and it's a big weekend. The actual feast day is on Wednesday, the 4th. And you could see behind me the welcoming of this feast. Today is April 30th, so we've got the first is tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is the big day. So looking forward to that. Stick around, stay with me, and we'll be doing some more video here in a moment. As we work our way up the small mountain, the pathway is lined with these little shrines, these devotions to San Francesco de Paola. About every 150 meters, there's another little shrine with a different devotion. Very interesting to look at and see what the saint did throughout his life. And you continue on up the pathway, and now we have arrived. And it took us less time than we thought. We're here at 10:47. Leaving the parking lot, we go into this promenade that basically leads up to the Santuario, to the sanctuary, to the monastery. And in the distance there, we could see the old basilica, the old church, coming up to it. Now, video is not allowed inside the church, so unfortunately I couldn't capture the imagery that I wanted to get, but the old church is beautiful. It's quite amazing, and inside is just stunning with the relics and small little chapels. This is the new cathedral. This is the exterior of the new cathedral, and you could see through that pathway. you could see through that area there the old basilica. Again, we're moving up the steps to the new cathedral, and once inside you could see the size of this. It's amazing. It's a huge cathedral, very modern. We leave the church, the cathedral, the basilica. We start exploring the grounds. Now there's several ways to approach this, but as you wind your way down, you find yourself in a very lush forest atmosphere. There's, of course, stairs, and there's also pathways for people who have difficulty with stairs. But it gets a bit more rustic as you continue to descend down towards the bridge that actually spans the waterway. Now there's a stream or a brook or a river that cuts right through the entire monastery, and it basically is wonderful to just look at. There's cascades of water coming down from the mountaintop right past the monastery where the monks live, and it continues down, more cascades, winding down the entire mountainside. Descending all the way down and out to the ocean, which is probably a good mile away, maybe a little longer. It took me less than 20 minutes to get from my place to the sanctuary, and it takes about the same amount of time to get from my place down to the ocean front. So about a good 40-minute hour walk. There it goes, all the way out to the ocean. The pathways and the nature here, amazing. Okay then, that's my little mini tour of the Santuario, the San Francesco di Paola. This is kind of like the Grand Canyon. No matter what photos or videos you take, you really can't take in the size, the grandeur of what this monk and his group of followers, his brothers, his fellow monks built here. Again, they were called the Minimi. They were hermits, but this is an amazing place. I think you could see the waterfall behind me. This leads all the way down to the ocean. I'm Joe Orlandino, and again, this is the new lens on Cosenza. This is one of the highlights of the province, but not only the province of Cosenza, but the entire region of Calabria. There are a lot of people streaming in here today. Again, this is the feast weekend of San Francesco de Paola, culminating on Wednesday the 4th with the actual feast. So we'll get some footage of that too. Thanks for joining me. Lens on Cosenza. Joe, your intrepid American expat, exploring the province of Cosenza, the region of Calabria, the south of Italy. I hope you're enjoying this. Thank you. Now, the festivities for the feast of San Francesco di Paola are amazing. The entire town basically lights up, literally, for an entire week. It's like Mardi Gras throughout the entire community, with lights, with people just really enjoying the entire event. So much so that it's hard to get around. It is like Mardi Gras. One morning, this was, I believe, Monday morning, I was awakened by this. This is about 8:30 or 9 in the morning, and this happens throughout the entire city. Marching bands, again, showing their devotion to San Francesco di Paola. Now we're here on the beach, awaiting the arrival of the bust of San Francesco di Paola. It comes in with an entire flotilla of boats. San Francesco di Paola is the patron saint of mariners, the patron saint of sailors. There's about, I'm going to estimate, 10,000 people here on the beach waiting for this bus to arrive by rowboat. Very much a tradition. You can see the rowboat coming in there. There's a couple of different approaches. First, there's a wreath that is brought on shore, a symbolic wreath, and then that is followed by the bust of San Francesco di Paola. And there's probably about 200 people up close to the walkway when the bust was actually arrived and gotten on shore. You could see the throngs of people there. But as it arrives and works its way up to a podium, all the fireworks go off. Amazing firework display. That was a lot of fun. As I said, there were about 10,000 people there, and the kids really went wild for this. It went on for about a half an hour. Great display. Italians love their fireworks. And this is the actual procession coming down from the sanctuary, from the monastery, coming right down my street via Duomo. And this is quite a long procession of devotees, followers, and pilgrims of San Francesco di Paola. This is a view from my balcony. And here comes the bust of the saint. As it goes by, people shower the bust with flower petals. Viva San Francesco di Paola. With my neighbors passing flower petals out. I was wondering why so many people were buying small pots of flowers over the week. There were people selling pots of flowers throughout the town, all over the place. I was wondering, wow, that's interesting. Everybody's buying these little pots of flowers. Now I understand why. This procession carried on for about half an hour, and there is the bust of San Francesco di Paola. I've got a new segment that I've added to Lens on Cosenza. I'm calling it L'Angolo Cosentino, the Cosenza Corner. And here I'll be talking to and interviewing some really interesting movers and shakers from not only the province, but the entire region too. L'Angolo Cosentino. I am talking with my colleague, a good friend and filmmaker, Aurora Diana, Calabrese, propria, and we are talking about her wonderful career and her talent. She's an actress and she is a director. She's a writer. She's a working professional in the film business here in Italy. And we have met several times. We met at the Cannes Film Festival, screening of one of my films in Rome. We may have met again, but she is here talking with us, sharing some of her experiences, not only as a filmmaker and an actress and a writer, but as somebody who is deeply involved in the promotion of film in Italy and particularly the South. You have some things coming up and you have this series coming up that you're going to be shooting in Puglia. Could you tell us a little bit about the series?
Well, actually, I can't.
Okay.
Actually, I can't. I'm so sorry, but I can't.
No, I understand.
So, yeah, I can't. I can tell you other things about, my short movie. Io la sedia me la porto da casa. I bring my own chair.
Yes.
I can tell you that recently has been selected in a very important film festival in Rome, which will take place in May from the 5th to
wonderful.
the 8th of May. Yeah. We are in the official selection of the International Film Festival Tulipani di Seta Nera, which is connected with the Rai Cinema for Social, which is the national broadcaster in Italy. Our national broadcaster. So I'm very honored that we will have we are in this competition. And for those who are in Italy and who wants to see my short movie, they can go to the website or Tulipani di Seta Nera, just typing www.tulipanidisetanera.rai.it, and they can go to the short movie sections, go through the short movie, find Io la sedia me la porto da casa, and watch it entirely from free. And they are going also to support us in this way, because we are in competition to win the Sorriso Rai Cinema Channel Award. So the more visualization that we will have, the more chances we'll have to, the more views, sorry, that we will have, the more chances we have to.
I stress to all of my viewers here on YouTube to please go see this film. Io la sedia me la porto da casa.
Yeah.
And in English.
I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to say that it's only available in Italy, unfortunately, because the co-production is American, and I have a lot of friends who wanted to see it, but it's only available in Italy because the channel is Italian.
Okay, I understand. Well, nonetheless, it's a beautiful movie. I watch a lot of films. Every night I watch another movie. I watch a lot of my colleagues like the Aurora, and I watch their films. But this is something that you must see. And this is why I wanted to have Aurora on my little YouTube channel, because she is talented. I've seen her other film. I saw Spaghetti Romance a while back. I know that you were involved with some other films as an actress, Projected and Grande Sud. But it's, again, why I am here. There's so many talented people here in every aspect of filmmaking that I feel Calabria really needs to be recognized, not only by Italians, but people worldwide. It's a tremendous place to shoot. It has unbelievable topography and points of interest that have been overlooked. And I'm hoping more and more people like Aurora take advantage of what Calabria has to offer. I'm very excited about your series. It sounds like it's wonderful, and I hope that you and I could collaborate sometime in the near future. I'm just getting settled in now.
Yeah, well, it would be great. Actually, in the series, I will only be part of the production department,
Mhm.
but it's gonna be, an adventure and an opportunity to learn and grow up with them, and to also share opinions with other filmmakers and members of the troupe, which is always so important. About the filmmaking in Calabria, I'm happy to say that in the last years we are growing up. As the Calabria Film Commission is growing up, and a lot of directors from all over the world are coming to shoot. Now they are realizing that Calabria is a rich territory. I mean, um, visually, so there are a lot of places that can be used in different
Oh, yes.
ways,
Yes.
modern or ancient, or you know, different, like from another planet. You know what I mean? Um, and this
Aurora,
is very important.
let me ask you, do you have a personal website also? A personal business website?
No, I don't have a personal business website. I have the website of my short movie Io la sedia me la porto a casa. So
Yes.
you can go there on www.iolasedia.me-la-porto-da-casa.it, and there is the email where you can contact me if you want, and all the details about this project in particular. Then of course I
I
am
will,
on
I will
IMDb.
post that. I will post
Okay,
that.
thank you, thank you.
Aurora, where are you from in Calabria?
I was born in Crotone.
Crotone, okay.
Yes, exactly. And my house it's near Isola Caporizzuto, which is near Crotone,
Mhm.
by the sea. It's a very special place, and actually, it's the place where I shot my short movie. I bring my own chair. So those places are the places where I was born. I think when you start filmmaking, starting with the things you know and the place that you know, it's easier and more honest. So I decided to shoot the movie there.
Do you work with the same crew all the time, or do you change cinematographers, sound people?
Well, I wish I could work always with the same crew, but it's not that easy. I had a blast with the crew of I Bring My Own Chair, but with other short movie, I work with different crews,
Mhm.
and it's always very important to connect with with all the crew,
Oh, yeah.
especially with the DOP and
Uh-huh.
the sound guy, the sound engineer.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna work with the same DOP of this short movie. Let's say I'm talking about with the DOP of I Bring My Own movie,
Yes,
my own chair movie,
beautiful, well done.
about the new project that I'm going to shoot. Yeah,
Very good. And are you in Rome now?
yeah.
You are in Rome now. Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm based here because in Rome, in Italy, uh, is where there are the grand part of the production companies. I mean, the
understand.
biggest. So being here gives you more opportunity to just to be connected in a certain way. Let's say talking about production department, not
Okay.
really in directing or
Mhm.
writing or filmmaking, but about the production department side. It's most important being here. Then I studied here, so
Do you think that will change?
for example, in Naples, near
Mhm.
Naples, HBO shot there. They have huge theaters. They are doing the same. I know that they are doing the same in Calabria. They received some money to build theaters. So once you have the theaters and the equipments, so good rent equipments,
Yeah.
and you have the lands, the territory, the cities, the sea. I mean, it happens.
I'm very excited about what you said. I'm excited about the Calabrian Film Commission, all the work that you're doing. It's why I moved here, and I found that it's so much easier to work here in Italy. You know, we've made 3, 4 of our films here, partly in Italy, and it was just such a good experience that, again, I'm hoping to collaborate with you and people like you, and help develop the not only film but all media here in Calabria. And I hope that we could talk again. If with your permission, I'm going to put up the link to your latest film and some information about you. And can we agree to talk again?
Sure, thank you. It was a pleasure talking with you. It's always a pleasure. I'm sure that we are gonna be in touch, and after this, I'm happy to share with you some contacts of my Calabrian colleagues, the production
Please,
company that I
please.
worked with, so that you can be in touch with them and maybe create, a connection with them too.
That's what this is all about. I want to
Yeah.
connect with all the talented people that I've met and talked to here in the region. And it's just, again, very exciting for me. Thank you for your time. I know you're a very busy lady.
It's okay. It's a
No, no.
pleasure. Thank
And
you for having me.
absolutely. And we will talk again soon. All the
Okay.
best to you, Aurora.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank
Ciao.
you.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.